Hopefully everybody can hear me. I know an unusual time for me to be streaming. Although this is more like the OG time. We used to stream at 4 on the weekends, back on Behance, back in the day. But I wouldn't have survived. I wouldn't have made it if I had tried to stream at 7 a.m. on 7? 8? 8 a.m. on Friday. I've lost all sense of time. Because I flew back from San Francisco. I got in at midnight. So, wouldn't have made it. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, I'm Jack, UI UX designer, illustrator, animator, donut connoisseur, Twitch streamer. Add that to the title. I don't know. It doesn't work. I've been saying the other one for so long that changing it now makes no sense. So we worked on, if you weren't here, on Thursday we worked on the Adobe Live channel, working on some emotes for their channel, and so I kind of thought we would clean some of them up and finish some things out, and maybe if the chat had other ones that they were like really pining for. I also wanted to show the process that I used to make them transparent, since I think that might be of some interest to folks in the stream. And so that's what we're going to be looking at today. I'm trying to think if there's any other announcements that I have before switching over to my screen. My audio is very hit or miss right now. There we go. Now I can hear the music. Let me know if you can hear me and the audio and the music's coming through on your end, because it's a little hit or miss for me. Alright, so to jump right into it, this is what we were working on. And you hear both well, okay. So we ended up doing sip and save, the applause. We're gonna do Crop was another one that was requested, that we didn't end up doing. And then I just threw together a Make It Pop one. The idea behind this one, which I didn't really get a ton of time to work on, was to have it be like the person you were saying it. That's why the speech bubble faces the username. And I'm not sure how I feel about the applause. If there's something that we can do to kind of make that one a little bit more interesting. But this is where we left off. It was super quick, like lightning fast. So I think, especially the juice box one, I think the concept is there, but it could definitely use some cleanup. So I don't have any other announcements to make. Let's do a shout out to Bliss. Shout out Bliss Arts. Alright. I always have to double check to make sure that I've got the correct correct username in there. Sometimes, you know. Sorry, I'm thinking. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna make a copy of this. And we'll paste it down here. We're just kind of making a working area. We can move these onto... I didn't actually end up using the notes. I'm gonna make this like a working art layer. And lock this again. If you have any questions about anything from the stream, now is also your chance to ask them. Alright. Oh, my audio! My audio keeps going out. There we go. Just gonna double click into this layer. I also want to double check I wanted to look at a life raft. Make sure I have the number of stripes and stuff on here. What are they called? Life ring? I've run into this problem before. Just gonna clean this up a little bit. It's kind of a mess. Life something. Lifesaver. Looks like some have 4 and some have just 2. All right. It's larger. So you can see. Let's go back to this mess. Oh. Life buoy, yeah. Life buoy. Make sure I spell it correctly. I don't love the rings on this. I think I'm gonna change it slightly. But we already made a copy, so it's fine. We're gonna delete these parts here. And what I'm gonna do instead, and I thought about this after the fact, is I'm also gonna use a line. This probably makes more sense. And then I'll expand it and cut it. I can actually use a clipping mask for the time being. That's gonna give me a better sense of like how this is looking. Ads are starting in 7 seconds. Boo. I don't know what it is about this that I can't quite get the way that I want it to look. I'm probably overthinking it. Ad break. I don't like that. Let's do this. Okay, come on. Not what I wanted. I wanted the whole group. This speaker situation is killing me. I know you can't hear it, but I can. Hey, Helena. I don't like this. I don't like it. One of those things. It's the top part that's bugging me. We're gonna expand this. No, I didn't want to group you. Isolate this path. So I want to add the point here. Okay. That looks a little bit better. Hey, Penny. The other issue is I'm dealing with like pixels, tiny little pixels, and so sometimes I get weird little edges on things. I think this looks better. I'll let you all be the judge of that. We're just cleaning this up, basically. I'm trying to make it look... I really wanted to... My goal, I guess, was to get as many of them out as humanly possible. And so, then I ended up with kind of this mess. I'll just pull this out. So I'm trying to clean up my mess here. Make it look a little less haggard. Okay, that looks good. But you can see here I have to like fix these edges. Weird little edges that we end up getting. We'll put this here. And we'll just align this to the top. That didn't work. Come on, you. Doing the opposite of what I want it to do. Let's do this instead. I'm gonna add a point here, and I'm just gonna delete this point. Problem solved. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hey, Katarina. Hey, Megan. What are we making? We're fixing up those emotes. So I wanted to see a couple things. So we flew through them, lightning speed. And now I wanted to go through and kind of clean them up. And part of that means going back in here and mask and just kind of I'm using a clipping mask before I cut them. Remaking these shapes. I was really annoyed with how, like, not clean and precise the stripes were, so I'm just remaking them real quick. And we're gonna ungroup this. And making them a bit more precise. Let me see, there's issues here with the spacing and things. But we'll get that fixed. Just gonna bring this up and over. Come on. Penny's here as well, yes. Everyone's in the chat, hanging out. We're having a great weekend. I hope you all were able to tune in, or at least catch the replay of the stream with us all in studio, and you had a good time, which was really the whole point. I joked earlier on Bliss's stream, but it really is true that, like, the point is for everybody to have a good time, right? If we're not having fun, then what are we doing? You know? Alright, that looks better. These look so much better than when I made them before. Honestly. It's like one of those things that was really bothering me. That's kind of a mess. I don't think I have it rotated right. I know I have 2 clipping masks going, but we're gonna rectify that here shortly. You are 95% complete my golden taco trophy. I missed that. Somebody explained to me the golden taco thing. How are these not aligned? What happened? What happened during the stream? I must have moved this somehow. Do we have, what kind of, I don't want to snap to pixel. I don't want to do that right now. I need to fix my mess here. Okay. Alright, fixed that. What are you doing, Illustrator? There we go. Cleaning it up. This is all the stuff that you don't see. Like, oh, now I have to fix my mess. Much better. Uma corn. Oh, look at those little elves. Party elves. Did you see I also made let me see. Pancakes. I'm just catching up on the chat. There's also a Al, Sassy Al. I hope that you, let me know if you all can see Sassy Al. This one is amazing and I love it. I love his sassy face. He was very, very bad while I was away. So there's that. Poor Corey. Alright, that looks pretty good. Nice, the added fire in the background. Yes! It was a great idea, Unicorn. Way to go with it. Since this is Express, I'm probably gonna have to change. Oh, you still can't see them on the sides. I can move them over a little bit. Let me like make this have a lower opacity so I can see what I'm doing. I want to bring these over so you can see them in the ones in the back at least a little bit. What are you doing down there, Illustrator? Okay. And also, I must ask for those of you that joined the Discord events if you had fun with Sean. I know. Sean was holding down the fort. Nope, don't want to select that, Illustrator. Also don't want to select that. Come on. Look at it. Alessandra has got the little badger going. Alright, now you can at least see the little stripy stripes. I feel like that little, like, bit sticking out over there helps it read better as like a, oh, that's a, you know. I like how I started with lines and now they're just shapes. All that work. Was it worth it? Not sure. Alright, that looks better. Even if it's for my own self-indulgence. This one's the favorite, the sip and save. It is very fun. See, now we can see a little bit of the stripes behind it. I think it looks better that way. It's just me personally. And Odari was live today as well. If y'all got a chance to see that, that was exciting. It's clever. It's an interesting. I don't know how I feel. But it was like I want to do something that isn't so on the nose as like the typical stuff. That is out there. Does that make sense? Like the typical save icons. Which is why I want to revisit the clapping hands. If anybody has any suggestions or ideas for how we can make that a little bit more unique, I want to try to like, you know what I mean? Like make it feel like is going on here. This is a single path. Some weirdness going on this side. I'm gonna isolate this so I can better just delete all that. Because really I just want the outside shape. You'll see. It'll make sense in a second. Like it's a part of the set. Yeah. Like it's part of the set. Like it feels like... I want the clapping, the hands to be clever as well, is really it. A little shade. We're gonna a little shading on this. Let's see. There we go. It's fun. We're creative people. It should be a fun emote. Yeah, right. I want it to be a little bit more fun. A little bit more playful. The other thing I want to do with this here, I want to add a little highlight to the top of this as well. Let's see if we can just do that with the shape I've already got. It's not quite right, so I'm going to grab this shape. I'm going to make this bright white. Bring it down a little bit. Actually, scale it up. Alright, that looks good. Do a couple of cuts here. Come on. Oh my gosh. The green layer color is really messing with my eyes. Trophies? Yeah, we talking about the taco trophies? What? I think I missed something there, Megan. I think I missed something with the taco trophies. That looks cute. The sip and save is brilliant. We're working on it. We're making it even more brilliant. We're gonna add some more details onto this to make it feel even more brilliant. That's the goal. I'm testing an idea. It might not work. We're testing it. Like a little rope. A rope idea? I have to scroll up. I saw the taco trophy comments come through a couple times, but I didn't really know what they meant. So if you offered an explanation, I apologize. I completely missed it. My bad. And we're gonna pull this down a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna make this red. Nope. Red. Actually, you know what? We're gonna make it purple. We're gonna pull the opposite. I want like a shadow. going to do dark red instead, actually. Let's grab this color. Oh, look at that. You're not even gonna see much of it. That makes like a little shadow underneath the rope. For my birthday party next weekend, I'm having a big party called Welcome to the Taco Olympics. Oh, I do remember that. Were you talking about, I feel like you were talking about this last week? In my stream, maybe? I feel like I remember you talking about this. Now that you mention it, it sounds familiar. Also, were you all massively jealous of my amazing hat from Wade? My roller troll hat? I have it over here. I love it so much. For those of you that have been a part of my streams for a while, you know how desperately badly I wanted one of the Adobe Live cool kids watch Adobe Live hats, and I have never had the luck of being able to snag one of those. But now I feel like I have an even better hat. You know? I feel like Roller Troll's hat is even more special. So. You like the little rope? I'm trying to give it a little bit more life. We gotta do some more details on the juice box as well, you know? These are all things that, like, my brain was like, yeah, let's add that. But I was like, we don't have time. We have to keep going. So now I'm adding all the details I would have wanted to add to the juice box. This straw needs some serious help, by the way. I don't think the box itself is bad. But the straw, not so much. All right. Should we add anything else other than the lightning bolt? I think it's probably fine. This straw is really bugging me though. I need to fix that. I'm going to delete it and think about my next move here. What I think I'm gonna do actually, and this is where I think I went wrong during the live stream. I'm gonna expand this. This is factually where I know I went wrong. I should have outlined this. And then I'll isolate this so it's a little bit easier to see. And then added the zigzag effect onto these. But, you know, hindsight is 2020. See? That's looking better already. One of these, it's relative. Relative makes it look a little less wonky. So if you're ever like, why does my bendy straw look so strange? Or so spiky. I was reading that phrase from Katarina. So Katarina said bendy part got a little spiky. Change the path from absolute values to relative. So relative is going to be a percentage of the size of the object versus a specific pixel value. And okay. We have to adjust that bottom part. But I feel like even that looks like way better. No. But again, I was not thinking clearly when I was like, yeah. Why isn't this working? Well, it's because I was trying to do too much. And I'm gonna actually extend this down a little bit. It might get weird. Yeah, actually. That's maybe not. Maybe we can just pull it down and wing it slightly. Let's see how that looks. It looks so much better. It's actually like painful how much better it looks now. I'm sorry, chat. I failed you before. Yeah. We're gonna do an expand appearance on this. Or actually, outline stroke. Because I also want to fix the bottom edge of this. It's fine like it is, but... How did you like the in-studio experience? It was a lot of fun. I think there's something really... So, I haven't done that in a while. Like, every single stream I've done since 2019, believe it or not, that was the last time I was in studio, has been remote. And so, there was definitely like a little bit of moments where I was like, it's weird to have somebody like sitting next to you because it's all been remote for so long. So it was weird to be like sitting next to Wade and working and having like carrying on a conversation that way. But I thought it was really fun to be able to. There's things you can do in person, like the pet cam, and also just being able to like handing files back and forth is a lot easier. Like being able to like. Wade and I are working together, and then we're switching seats, and then I'm working on stuff, and so like we were able to like get this stuff. We finished it. We put a bunch of these on the up live on Twitch while we were working, which was I thought that was probably my favorite part, is just being able to have that like we can hand off files and do all kinds of other fun things that we can't always really do. It's just more difficult to do virtually. I don't know if that makes sense. I liked that aspect of it. The like live working together part of it was really nice, I thought. But you have to let me know how you thought that went. And if you enjoyed You enjoyed our shenanigans. Looks like I'm missing a piece here. Let's see. I'm gonna try to pull it up, and I think I need to add one more. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, it looks like I got the right number now. Perfect. Like the combo plus 3, yeah. Also, Jackie Alessandro says I have the same chair. Yeah, there's a couple of people. Moderator Nick, who hasn't been around too much lately, but Moderator Nick also has the same chair. It's a very popular chair. I feel like. All right, this is looking so much better. I'm glad I got to redeem myself on this stream today with the zigzag effect. So it's like I know I'm probably just missing it because I'm trying to work so fast, and I know that there's a way to do this. And it was making me crazy that I couldn't get it to work. So but we're still gonna expand it because we have to expand it all for taking it into Express. And I'm gonna go ahead and merge these shapes together as well. Yay! That's a mess. There we go. Oh no, what happened down here? Oh no! Don't like that. Oh, I didn't expand that for some reason. What's going on here? This made a shape, didn't it? No, it made paths. Okay, we need to do one more thing. I'm gonna fix this now, too. This was bugging me. Oh my god, it looks so much better. Okay, I want to add a highlight on this, too, I think. Let me make sure I grab this. And we're gonna just make this larger. Cute. I know I saved a working version of this, so I'm just gonna grab it again. I just want this path for the highlight. I should have thought about that before I expanded it, but that's why you save working copy stuff. I'm gonna put it on top. Alright, come on. There we go. And I'm gonna make this white as well. I'm gonna make this the same. And put it over top of the straw. My god, you guys. I love it. Oh, that gap was too short. So cute. Yes, it is. Very cute. I'm gonna actually make this really short. That looks so much better. What was different for users was the view. Elbows up. Adobe Live has a set from the studio. For you guys, as viewers, is that what you're saying, Katarina? Like, that's what felt different? It's definitely a different perspective. For sure. Seeing us in the studio. Alright, that looks so much better, you guys. This also is kind of a mess, isn't it? We're gonna cut this as well. I'm actually gonna do something else here too. I'm gonna add this shadow. There's like a shadow edge to it, but then there's also a little bit of a highlight kind of in front. Or there should be, and there currently isn't. Go. It's a slight modification to that. Alright, and then I'm also gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work very well, but we're gonna try it. With this piece, I'm gonna actually use the shape builder. And then we're gonna do an offset path. To make like a darker area. Middle here, I don't know if it's gonna work. But we'll see. I don't want it to be too dark. Zero gravity was fun. Yeah. It was a fun day. I want it to look like it's like pressed down a bit in the center. It's too much. It's too much. Let's bring it down just a touch more. Does Val no longer go live on Twitch, or am I just missing it? Like on a personal channel? I don't think that Val streams on like a personal Twitch anymore. but I could be just unaware. And I'm actually gonna pull, maybe we'll pull this color. Something like this. You never thought yellow and purple goes so well together. Yellow and purple go real well together. It's like a classic color combination. Like, most of my grade school colors, actually. Believe it or not. We're also going to do the same on the front of this. I'm going to do an offset path. I'm going to put this in front. I'm going to make this a lighter. You'll see. We'll do like 25. Come on. Where are you? Out of that group there. What are you doing? It's like not changing my fill opacity. Oh, you know what? There might be two? Hold on. What's going on here? What's going on? I did definitely group all of this. Let's make sure we've got everything grouped. For my sanity. Come on. What have you selected now? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to clean this up. This clipping mask needs to come down. Alright, so. What's this? Okay, random path. Random path. Get rid of all that nonsense. Is fine where it is. It's fine. This shape, for whatever reason. Oh, there we go. I think it might have just been user error. User error. But Umacorn's asking if they are complimentary. Yellow and purple, an integral part of Jack's origin story. I mean, yes. Have you seen a donut? Donuts are you know, yellow-ish for the base, and the top is always like a purple or pink or, you know, obviously 100% part of the Jack lore. On brand. Alright, I'm gonna make this a large. This is gonna be weird, but it'll work. You'll see. So I'm gonna make a very large. I'll actually make this darker so you can see it. Alright, so I'm adding a giant... What is happening with this shape? Hold on. I need to, like, clear the whole appearance panel. Just clear it out. I'm gonna grab white. Make this a path. We're gonna make this path something that we can see. I'm gonna make it like 25, just so we can see it. This shape is the old, I want it to be 25. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening today. With the transparency panel. You see this? Let's just expand this. Expand this path. Expand this shape. I've never had so many problems in my life. Alright, well, we're gonna go with it. Let's just go... We're gonna expand this. And we're gonna remove it. Purple is very Jack's brand. Yes, thank you. Okay, well, it's working now. And we're gonna go darker purple. It's all coming together, people. I think that juice box looks significantly improved. I don't know about you, how you all feel, but what a difference. I'm gonna even add a little shadow down here from this. I think I will. The lightning bolt's very 90s. Yes, it is. 100%. I mean, we could also do a little... We can see how this looks. What did it say when you first uploaded your L emote? Is it completely square? Yeah, I accidentally, so that's a good point, Unicorn. When I originally uploaded it, it told me it wasn't a perfect square, and that's because my X and Y values for my artboard, so if we go back out here, you want to make sure for all of your artboards, that's why I had the pixel perfect setting turned on under view. All of these X and Y values up here for the artboards need to be whole pixel values, because if they are whole pixel values, thanks for that, Illustrator, they export with like a weird extra bit. Let's just zoom out again. Alright, I don't know what I did there, so we're gonna undo and redo. What I was thinking with this is we could add a little something here. Oh, okay. Or it could just disappear, and that's fine too. Illustrator, ungroup, object, compound path, make, and then make a new group. Oh, maybe that doesn't work so much. Do we like it or not? It does make the lightning bolt a little bit hard to see. So maybe we don't want to do that. I think I'm gonna not do it. Even though we went through all the effort. I think it's fine as it is. But I can put on my working layer in case we change your mind. Like, what do we think? This was the original. And these are the updates. Looks pretty snazzy now. I think it looks pretty good. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to do, and it's very minor, and I just wanted to round these corners at the bottom. A little bit. I'll do those. Let's make sure we got all of our stuff grouped. You want it on a t-shirt? I might be able to make that. It's not that, it wouldn't be that complicated of a t-shirt design, since it's really just, well, I put a lot of detail into the ring, so that might be difficult, but for the most part. Alright, chat, what are we doing with the applause? Tell me. I'm just zooming out to look at it smaller. I guess I should, so this is where we ended up with this, and there's a reason for the green background, but I'll just play it as it is. But this is where we ended up with the applause. And I don't love it. I think it looks good now. Are you animating it? I was gonna throw it into here. We can be set with the static up was oh yeah, faster for sure. I sped it up when I exported the GIF. So I've got to throw it back into Express and redo it anyways. But for the applause, I don't really know how to make it more interesting. You know what I mean? Aside from speed, I'm trying to think, like, what other, how can we make it look a little bit more, like, unique? Like, what is it, what's the words I'm looking for? I'm not sure. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back in here. And this has been bothering me the entire time. Add a ring, bracelet, tattoo. Does it have to be hands? No, I think that was one of the... I think someone might have even said, can it be like a character instead? Inflatable sticks? Oh, you mean like waving, a waving character? No, I mean, we can do whatever we want. I don't think there are no rules. Let me think about over the head clap. What are the components that are necessary for this? You're just thinking sports teams and how fans encourage sporting. Yeah. Cowbell. Big inflatable hands. I mean, they already kind of are very large hands. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Alright, let me think. Maybe we need to like rethink this. So this is essentially the final pose for this one. Let me think. Oh my gosh, come on. So this would be the final pose. You think it's better without arms? Oh my gosh. I was trying to do the overhead clap. But now I'm getting mixed signals. No hand, no arms? I don't. Ah. Sorry, I'm thinking. What if it was like several hands, sets of hands that like come in and clap? I think it would be really helpful to have more definition on these hands too. Merge. can't see this anymore. It's hard to see. Alright, so I'm gonna have more than one set of hands now. So we'll do a couple different color variations. And what if we could do, I'm trying to think to tie it back to like, we could do like a clap, like a film clap thing too. Like come up from the bottom and clap. We have hands come down and clap, or from the side, or from the sides and clap, and then have that come from the bottom. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways to make this more interesting. Honestly. And then the lights go on and off because of the clapper. Maybe we do this. We'll try it. It just feels, my problem is it feels so boring right now. Like, it just feels so boring. I'm trying to make it more interesting. Add a face like hamburger helper gloves. A tiny clap. I'm trying to think now how I would do that. Nail polish of some kind. My brain is going. It's just not going in a productive way. I'm trying to envision it. I don't know why these are so off. Let's try to fix it. They are correct. Same angle. They're just not, they don't look right to me. There we go. don't know. I might need to come back to this one. Not me sitting and clapping your hands. Figure it out. I know. I know. Alright, well, I'm gonna draw a little clapping board while I contemplate my life choices. But it could have eyes. That's still on the table. We could make it, I think we clipped Val clapping, if that helps. Kind of, in a way, maybe, sort of, but also, no. Val did crack me up with the clapping, though. Googly eyes and everything. Yeah, I thought about making the thing. Why is this so hard? It had eyes on it, but I didn't. Like, I feel like this could would also be cute with, like, arms. And now that I've said that, chat's gonna be like, yes, we need arms. I can tell. I can tell. You know, like if this had arms waving and a face, it would be very cute, I feel. But I don't want to go back to that one right now. You like the disembodied hands? Alright. That's good, because we're going with. It would remind you of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, yeah. I don't know. Maybe this is not the right direction. Illustrator's giving you trouble, constant lagging. I've been having my fair share of trouble today with this file. I don't know what's going on. But we're gonna power through it. Alright, I'm thinking. Sorry. Let's try putting some of this stuff into Adobe Express. I'm just gonna put all this together in this file. Alright, so we're gonna go back over to Express. We're gonna open up a new file from my content. Gosh, you know what I should have like ungrouped all this before. Alright, I did actually manage to somehow get that entire hand grouped. Alright, 2 hands grouped. Final position. I don't remember what I ended up doing for this. I think I did a wiggle. Oh, that's a lot. I don't know, maybe I don't even need this. Because the flicker just doesn't work. You know? I'd have to animate like very quickly. I don't know. God, come on. I wish there was a... This is one of those moments where I wish there was like a hide. I'm just gonna get rid of this for now. How am I gonna spin this? Kind of. That's kind of what I want. But also not. That might work, actually. Okay, why did you not... Come on, do something. What are you doing? What? Come on. Center. Oh, I've been having so many problems lately with Express. You know that? Come on. There we go. Wait, how do I make this two? I don't want them to be on the same timeline. Together. I want them to be separate. Oh, here we go. What is with all this fading? I don't want it to fade. I'm not gonna be able to have it. I'm gonna have to have it come in. It's annoying. I think I managed to get it. I don't know if the multiple hands thing is gonna work. Why is the applause so hard? Yeah, I am. Going crazy. A little bit. I'm just trying to make sense of Express. I'm struggling a little bit. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Like, why is it getting... I want it to go... Why is this... I don't understand the timeline in Express, is really what I'm saying. I don't like it. I hate it, actually. I think every object that has an animation should be visible on the timeline, but also should be clear what's attached to what and how it's animating. Like, I don't know what I'm I don't know where the loop out is. There's no indication of this on my timeline. Split into what? Oh my god. Like, it halfway shows up. It's Bliss. I was trying to just have the board here come up, do the clap, and then go off screen. But for some reason, when I added the out animation, it's cutting it off before it finishes, and I am not understanding why. And if I extend the scene, the timeline, instead of like showing the full out animation, it's just making it the in between longer. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Express? I'm about to like remove all of the animations and just start over. In fact, I think I'm gonna do that. Just remove all. Remove all. How do I do that? No, I just want to remove the animation. No more animating. It's still animating. Something is still animating and I don't know why. Okay. No more animating. I don't want it to be that long. But like, what? Oh god. I don't understand. I don't understand you, Express. I don't know. I think I've already almost streamed for 2 hours. I said this is going to be a short stream. I think I'm going to have to just abandon this for the time being, because the hands are giving me so many problems. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my patience. Anyways, the juice sip and save is good. I have make it pop. Anybody have any thoughts about any of these other ones that I have? And if there needs to be, I guess I will leave you with this. Hands are always the artist nemesis. I just can't make it interesting. Like, we could have just like a clapping hands, but I just don't know how to make it look more unique. So, anyways, I need a break from this. For now. I don't know what next week looks like in terms of schedule. If you have any last minute thoughts about if there was like one emote in the list that you really wanted done and we didn't get a chance to do it, please throw it in the chat and I'll try to make it happen. We'll try to get these into Twitch for next week. I don't think I have anything else. I don't have anything else to say. You think the hands are fine, but you can understand why to add something extra, like the sip and save? Yeah, I was trying to... So, like, the hands for me are the traditional save icon. You know what I mean? Versus this is more like... You know? I'm trying to, like, make it more interesting. Maybe I'm just trying to do too much. So, I don't know. But I think that's definitely going to be it for today. Even though we did not get very much done. We mostly struggled with Animation Express, so. Did I make the O-Crop one? No. So I can add that as like a one that we want to do. I'll leave a note up here. I got a lot done. It's fine. It's fine. I need one that's for my channel that says, it's fine. Oh, I'm frustrated right now, but donut emoji? Yeah, I just didn't know if you all wanted, I felt like the Adobe Live channel ones should have been more, you know, sort of for everyone. And a donut felt very selfish, if that makes sense. So, although I think somebody in the chat, I didn't get to catch it live because it was hard to watch all the chats up, but I did see somebody had said, of course Jack starts with a donut. So I guess I got a little bit of a donut here with the juice. So, that's all I got. I need a break, and then I will, hopefully resolve this. If I really can't get it to work in Express, I can always do it in After Effects. I was just trying to avoid that. You know? I mean, not that I have an issue with After Effects. I just wanted something more interesting. But the challenge of using Express. I also did want to, that reminds me, real quick before we move on with our lives, the getting these transparent. So when you export from out of Express, there's no way to get transparency, like a transparent GIF. So you can export it to MP4, and then you can use Express has like a GIF maker, but that doesn't make them transparent. So you'll end up with a background. So if you wanted to make a transparent GIF to upload for your emotes, you will want to go to you'll put I just have a green solid. This is just a green rectangle in Express. I exported out a video with that, and then over here in Premiere, here's the hands as an example. I brought the footage into Premiere, and then I used just a color key on it. So if I bring this back down here, the color tolerance, Let's bring it back down to 0. You can see now, you can see the blue background. And then if I want to, I just like keyed it out. And then I exported this out as a PNG sequence. And then in Photoshop, all I did was open the image sequence on the timeline. And I went to File, Export, and then I did Export, Save for Web Legacy. And that's going to pull up the GIF exporter. So you can go ahead and export your GIF with transparency. One other thing to note if you're doing this, I'm just noting this for folks that might be interested in doing something like this on their own. So if you're not, you can disregard. But under matte, I think by default it's set to white. I change it to none, and that's gonna make it so you don't get a weird halo on your emote when you upload it to Twitch. And that's really it. And then you just export it out and save it. So I don't think I have anything else to tell you. No other announcements. Nothing. I just wanted to make sure I showed that because I think it's really, really interesting. I think this might be the sip and save. But yeah, you can see I sped it up here from what it was. You can always clip that, Penny. You know, you have the power to clip, or go back and watch the replay, or just ask me and I'll explain it again. Yeah, so that's the trick I was using to do that. I don't have, I think that's gonna be it though. I think that's gonna be it for today. I'll be back next week at some point. Probably working on my own channel emotes. I'll probably finish these up. We'll see. I'm confident. I'll finish these up in some capacity. Get them all kind of polished. I'll do the save and sip and save, the applause, the make it pop, the O crop, and get them all over and into Twitch, on the AW Live Twitch, hopefully. And then I will work on next week. We'll continue with emotes for my channel. We got It's Fine, I think can be added to the list. What else was there? I'll have to look back at the list. I've lost the plot. There was a donut one on there, for sure. And I think there was also a Yoann Turpin one, which, if you don't know, Yoann lets me stream this lovely music in the background, so go give Yoann some support. And then follow all of the streamers that joined us in the chat today. Umacorn, I think I think Bliss said Bliss was gonna stream tomorrow. Do a shout out to Umacorn as well. We've also got Elisandra, and let me check and see who's live on Twitch right now so we can possibly raid. Does anybody have any recommendations? Because I don't see anybody that I follow live right now. I don't know any of these people who are live. Bob Ross is live. Umacorn's headed to bed. No one knows. We don't have to raid. I don't know who any of these folks are. I don't want to send you off to some strange place. A Blue Skittle? Is that a good channel? I'll send y'all off to a Blue Skittle. Let's see their channel. They don't even come up for me. Oh, there they are. Okay. What are they working on? Painting. All right, I'll send you over there. We'll send you over there. All right, we're gonna go raid this channel, and I'll see you guys next week on in the chat, if not on my stream. All right, bye everyone.